Hello everyone. In today's video we will learn how to save images in ASP.NET Core, and later on this video we will also learn how to delete it from the database and from the folder also. So let's begin with creating a new project. So click on create a new project and select ASP.NET Core web application and rename it to image test, and here I am changing the location of the file and let's create it. And here we will select web application model view controller, and here our project is creating now. Now our project has created. So first of all we are going to create a new class which is our DB context class. So add a new class and rename it to image DB context. So here we will define all the configuration that is necessary for a DB context class, but before we have to install some packages from the NuGet so that it can work fine. So click here and click on manage NuGet packages. First of all we will install Microsoft Entity Framework Core and click on install. Click accept. Now it has installed. Now we will add one more package which is Entity Framework Core .sql server, and we will install it. Now we will add another package which is Entity Framework Core .tools and install it. Now all the packages has installed. We will move back to the image DB context class and we will inherit it from DB context and press Ctrl dot and using Microsoft Entity Framework Core and select it. Okay, and now we will create a constructor image DB context and pass a parameter DB context options image DB context options, and here base options. So our constructor has created, and now we will create a class which will be saved in database. So we will name it to image gallery, and it will have two properties. First is ID and second is image name. Okay, now we will create a dbset property of that class. So prop dbset image gallery, and it will be image galleries. Okay, it's done now. And now we will go to the startup.cs class, and here we will do some configuration. services dot add db context and image db context and options dot use SQL server and configuration dot get connection string and it will be image db context also. So we are done here. Now we will open application.json and create a connection string here. So write connection strings and it will use image db context server equals to dot and database equals to image db and trusted connection equals to true and multiple active set equal to true. Now we will add some migration file. For that we have to open package manager console, but before that we have to create a database in SQL Server. So open it and create a new database. Create database image db. Okay, now we will add some migrations. So first command is add migration, which will be init. Now we will write update database. Update database. So here is error. Now we will look into application.json file and it is multiple active sets. I think it is multiple active result sets. Now check update database command again. So we have created a database and a table name image gallery into the database. So we will close it for now, and now we will create a controller MVC controller empty and rename it to image gallery controller.cs. Here we will create a method add gallery and we will create another method which will be post method and it is http post. First of all we will create a view model class which will be used for passing data between controller and views and vice versa. So create a new class which is image gallery view model VM, and now click on create, and here we will add a property which is type of iForm file, and this property will be used for passing the file from view to the controller, and it is image file. We will close it now, and we will pass it here, image gallery VM module. Okay, now we will create a service which will save images into the folder, and create a new folder and rename it to service. Create an interface and rename it to iFile service .cs public. It will have two methods. So first one is save image, so it is public void save image, and it will use a parameter iForm file form image file, but it will have a different return type, and we are going to use tuple for it. We are using tuple here because we want two things from this file. First is status and second is status message. Status will be integer type and status message will be string type, and we will have another method which is boolean type, and it has name delete image, and it will accept parameter image name, where this interface will be implemented. So class name is file service, and we will implement that interface here. So it will inherit iFile service, and right now press Ctrl plus dot and click here. Now we will write these methods. First of all, write here private read only web host environment. Press Ctrl dot. Now we will inject this service into our class. For that we have to create a constructor public file service and web host environment env, and set environment equals to env. Now we will add some functionality inside the save image. So write with try catch block catch exception ex. Now declare a variable www path, which will get a path of a folder inside this www root, and set it to this dot environment dot web root path. It will get path of www root folder. So now combine that path with the folder and create a new path dot combine www path comma uploads. It is the name of folder inside which we are going to upload our images. So this folder will be created here inside the www root folder. Now we will check whether this directory exists or not. So if directory dot exists and pass a path here. If this directory does not exist, we will create a new directory dot create directory and pass a path here. Now we will check which kind of file are allowed to upload. So basically we will check extension of the file first. So we will declare array of extension that are allowed. So allowed extension, and which will be type of string array, and declare here dot jpg comma dot jpeg comma dot png. So only jpg, .jpg and .png extensions are allowed here to upload. Now check those extensions. So write allowed extension dot contains dot, but before that we have to find extension of the file which has passed here. So first we will get extension of the file where ext equals to path dot get extension image file dot file name. From here we will get extension of the file which we have passed, and now we will compare it to the array. So it will check whether it is in array or not. If it is not in array, return new tuple int comma string. But before that we are going to create a message. So string dot format only extensions are allowed, and string dot join comma allowed extensions so first item will be 0, which is the status of the method, and second is message. 0 will tell our operation has failed here, so that we can compare it in the controller. Now move forward. Now we will generate a new file name so that any redundancy can be avoided in the future. So here string unique file name equals to GUID dot new GUID dot toString. and new file name equals to unique file name plus extension. Now write where stream equals to new file stream. We have to write and file name equals to unique file name plus extension. Now path dot combine path dot file name, and here we will pass two parameter, file with path comma file mode dot create and write image file dot copy to stream and close the stream here, stream dot close, and here we will return new tuple and status message will be 1, which is true, and message is no message will be passed here. We will pass a file name with extension here, so it will be this variable file name, so pass it here, and inside the catch we will pass new tuple with error message and error code, which will be 0, and message will be error has occurred. Now our save image method has created. Now we will create a delete message. So first we will start with try catch block exception ex. Okay, now we will find www path, which is this dot environment dot web root path, and where path equals to path dot combine www path comma name of folder where our images has been saved, and image file name. Okay, and now we will check that this path is this file is exist or not. If file dot exist path, I have put negation mark here, so delete it, and if file is exist, then we will delete it from the folder. Now file dot delete and pass the path variable. Now here our file has been deleted. Now return true, and inside the catch block return false. Here we will return false if file path does not exist, so right here return false. Okay, this section has been done. Now we will move to the controller right now. So here we will inject that service, and we will also inject db context class here. So first write private image db context ctx private read only and private read only file service and now create an constructor here, image public image gallery controller and pass two interface type variable here, or we can say we will inject our services here. So first one is image db context ctx comma ifile service and set ctx equal to underscore ctx and service equals to underscore service. Now here we have done, it is not service, it is file service, so we can rename it anytime. Now we have injected our services inside the controller. Let's move to the post method of add gallery. First of all, we will check whether a file is null or not. So write if model dot image file equals to null. If it is null, we will be moved to the view from here and pass a message inside a view bag. Viewbag.message equals to please select a file first. Okay, and return view from here. Now we will move to the else condition where we have an image file to save. So we have created a file service before and we will use it here, and it is a variable that will store the result of the file service method add image or whatever that was yes, add image. Save image. And here file service dot save image, it will need a single parameter which is type of iform file, and it will be our image file. Here we can check now whether our image is saved in the folder or not. So if image result dot item1, which is the status of the message, equals to 0, it means if our file has not been saved. So we will pass view back dot message equals to, and we will pass a message which we have received from the service image result dot item2. Now here return view model If our image has been saved to the folder, now we will save it to the database. So here we will start else block. Basically we will save the name of file in the database with the extension. So create an object of the image gallery, which is new image gallery, and image name equals to image result dot item 2. What it is saying, cannot implicitly convert a string to int. Here we have done a mistake, a huge mistake, but we can solve that mistake by modifying our class. So here we will rename it to the string, and now we will run the migration command, add migrations init 2. Now write update database. So here we have done now. Yes, it's good now. Now ctx dot save changes, and we will pass a message here, viewbag dot message equals to image has saved okay. I think we are fine now. One return type is here, return view model inside the block, inside the else block. Yes, it's good now. Now let's create a view which will be razor view, and yes, it is good, add gallery, and we will not use a layout page here. For our view we are going to add bootstrap class. So search bootstrap cdn, and we will pick it from the W3 school. Yes, it is here, minified CSS of bootstrap. Let's copy that link from here, and we will paste it in our view. So we are going to paste it here, and we will pass a model from this view, which will be type of, what was it, it is image gallery VM. So image test dot models dot image gallery dot VM, and now right here outer div style equal to width equals to 60% and margin auto, so that it can be displayed on the center. Now use row div class equals to call md12 and h1 tag write image gallery and copy it and paste it here. Pass the input type, which is type of file, and bind it to the image file, and class equals to form. Sorry, we don't need any class for the input type file. And create another column here which will have input type equals to submit and class equals to btn info and value equals to upload. Here our button has created now. Now we will add another row which will display an error or success message. It would have only one column, which would be 12, and right here view back dot message. Okay, now let's check it in the browser. Okay, we are fine now. Now let's try to upload some images. Okay, now we have done another mistakes. I have noticed I haven't created a form here. So let's create it first. Form ASP controller equals to image gallery and ASP action equals to, what is the name of action? Add gallery. Add gallery. And method equals to post enc type equals to, and please do not forget to write enc type. If you will not write it, your file is not going to submit and it will be blank in the controller. Here, close the form. Now let's check it again in the browser. Now let's try to upload a file. Upload, and it is saying image has saved. Now let's display the images, and we will display images below this form in this particular area, and for that we are going to update our view model, and right here enumerable image gallery and gallery, and now here we will find a gallery from the database. So gallery equals to ctx dot image galleries dot find, we will find a list to list, and where model equals to image gallery VM, new image gallery VM, model dot gallery equals to gallery, and write it here, copy it and paste it here. Okay, it's good now, and we will redirect to the add gallery when we submit the form. So return redirect to action add gallery. And it will be pasted here. Okay, now we forgot to write try catch block here, so let's write it, exception ex and copy it to here. Sorry, we have done another mistakes. We did not added it to the context. ctx dot image galleries dot add image gallery. So I think that image must have not been saved in the database. And here pass a model to the view, and view bag dot message equals to some error has occurred, and paste it to here, write semicolon here. I think it's fine now. Just remove an extra line from here and here. Okay, now move to the view part. We are right here, add image gallery. Now we will display the image gallery right below div class equals to row, div class equal to call md12, h2 equals to gallery, and below we will create a table class equal to table stripped, and inside the table first column will display image and second column will display some actions like delete or edit actions. Now create a for loop here for fetching the images from the IEnumerable. For each where item in model dot gallery drtd. So here we will display our image. Simply write img src equals to uploads and item dot image name. We will define some style here, basically width and height. So its width will be 120 px and height will be 90 px. And let's define a link here which will be anchor type link. Delete and class equals to bt and danger, and here asp action equals to delete gallery, which we will define later in our controller. And here asp route id, it will pass a value of the id which is item dot id. Okay, we are good now, and let's check it in browser. And press enter, and now we can see it has thrown an exception which is saying object reference not set to an instance of an object. Let's see what has happened. We will move to the get method, and here we can see we haven't passed a model, so it is showing the exception or showing the error. Now I think we are fine. Let's check it again in the browser. Okay, let's upload some files. Here, first one, and let's upload some other files. Let's upload it, and it has uploaded now. Now we will create a delete method in our controller. So let's start. So what we have given a method name here, delete gallery. Let's copy and we will paste it here later on. Public action result delete gallery, and which will receive an id. And first of all, create a try catch block. Try catch exception ex return redirect to action add gallery. So when we will finish this method, we will again redirect to the add gallery page and write some code here. First of all, we will find image gallery ctx dot image galleries dot find and pass id here. ctx. Now we will use a service for deleting the image. So where results equal to file service dot delete image and image gallery dot image name. But before, we will check a condition here. If image gallery doesn't equals to null, otherwise it is going to throw an exception whenever it will be null. So if result is true, then we will delete it from the database also. Now ctx dot image galleries dot remove image gallery and ctx dot save changes. Okay, let's check it in browser. Here press delete button. Now we can see our image has deleted. Let's try to upload an image and delete it also. Okay, we are good now, and now we have created a image gallery in the ASP.NET Core. I hope you have enjoyed the video and you have learned something from it. And if you find any easier method, then please also let me know in the comments. I will be very thankful for that. And again, for more videos like this, please subscribe our channel and do not forget to like this video. Thank you. See you in the next video.